Okay, this is the introduction to our drafting fundamentals in your textbook. If you'd open it to page A1, and you first look at this, and we see a graphic that shows the introduction to chapter A here, uh, and that we look at drawings, sketching, mechanical drawing, and computer drawing. And we'll look at a couple of examples of drawings. We will look at how we think with the pencil. We look at the mechanical drawings, the different tools that we'll use, that's possible to use, and the ones that we use in class, the papers that we use, and the measurements we make. And then we'll also take a light look at computer drawing, how computers and networks are used, and plotters, and prototyping and machining. In this category, this was written in 2008, so we'll take some of this with a grain of salt. We look into the material here, and as you will read, you will learn that drafting has been around really since the Industrial Revolution. Um, we needed a way to create the architectural and engineering drawings, and it has really evolved a great deal. At the beginning, we had pens and pencils and tools and papers to create our drawings, and now the basic forms of the drawings themselves have kind of remained the same, but we have moved into doing them, with computers. So we have standards that we have to learn. We have standards that we follow. Being able to interpret it from basically a bunch of people agreeing on what the concept should look like, then a drafter, designer, or engineer actually creating the drawings to make it, and then the worker uses those drawings to actually build the part and manufacture it. So having the ability to picture these shapes from the two-dimensional drawings is still very, very important. So we have to be able to represent those accurately. So the history of it, as I said, goes back over 100 years, way back into the Industrial Revolution, and we still are creating views that are essentially the same technique that really was developed before the Industrial Revolution back in the 1600s. So we'll delve more into that as we go along, and that concludes our first look at engineering graphics and drafting.